Well, if you are an angler, you probably took part in yesterday's Greater Niagara Basseye Fishing Challenge. It has been going on for a whopping 18 years, and it is a benefit that raises money for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Now, Courtney and I are both involved locally, and this morning we have with us Kim Lupkin, and we have with Kim, we have Nicole Ellis, and both you ladies are a big part of this, and we couldn't really do this without you. And we're going to talk a little bit about what it's like to live with cystic fibrosis. That's Nicole's situation. And we're going to talk about how the money from this event helps forward research. So good morning, ladies. Nice to have you.
Good morning, Linda.
Yes, always.
Started with a huge party on Thursday night down at the Rich Renaissance. We talked to the boat captains. We talked to the fishermen. We had an auction. Nicole was able to tell her story a little bit. And then yesterday morning, everybody went out at sunrise and they went out to catch bass and walleye,
Yes.
thus the Basseye.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a competition, so we had so many people involved, and it all raises money for such a good cause. So that's phenomenal. Congratulations on it going for so many years. I think I've been MC for like so many years.
You
right?
sure have,
It's
Linda.
been a part of it. And Kim, why is it important for your family to keep this going?
Well, my father, Bob Rich, and Nicole's father, Gary Ellis, met years ago, back in the 70s, down in the Keys. When my dad went down to do some fishing, fell in love with the area, became best buddies with Gary and Susan Ellis. And that was back around when our dear friend Nicole was born.
Yeah.
And Nicole was born with cystic fibrosis. Nicole feels like a niece to me. She's been in part of my life since she was a baby. And my dad and Mindy are very supportive. They got involved with the Redbone fishing tournament that's down in the Keys that Gary and Susan Ellis started, and decided that it was a good thing to bring it up north and get something going on Lake Erie and support cystic fibrosis.
And just the fact that Nicole is here really tells you a lot about where we have come with cystic fibrosis treatment. There was a time where you weren't sure how long you would live in your teens with cystic fibrosis, and now we've got Nicole up and married and still doing well. We want to
turning
keep this
35.
going. Get out of
Turning
here.
35, yep.
Sorry,
Amazing.
I know.
You might not want her age on air, but that's an amazing miracle.
It is. When
Folks,
when it
we
matters.
have an opportunity to try and end this disease in our lifetime. So what we're trying to say is please get in touch with our local Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. I think it's just ccf.org.
Well, that's one way to go for the national site. And then if you go to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation of Western New York, also has a great Facebook page, keep you up to date on events and some of the great research.
Right, and that way if you want to fish next year, you can find out about all the events that are coming up so you can be a part of it, because we're just growing this event and we want to see a cure in our lifetime. That's all there is to it. You can make this happen, okay? Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for
everybody.
having us.
We'll be back on Monday. Bye-bye.